Hey friends, this is Atif. Hope you're well and welcome to the new update on SushiSwap. In my earlier videos, I was showing you that the price of SushiSwap broke out another falling wedge pattern on the daily time frame chart, and after that, we had a nice pump, but the pricing got rejected by quite long-term resistance of $2.75. And this was my last video. Now, if you take a look at the live chart, it's by the way a 7 day time frame chart. And this was the wedge that recently we broke out. You can see that since after the month of Feb 2024 up till the month of September 2024, for several months, it has been moving inside this wedge. And after getting squeezed finally, the price and broke out the resistance. By the way, before the breakout, we also tested this very long-term support of 48 cents as well. That was previously working as support here, almost as support here as well. And again, it worked as a very nice support in the price and geared up and broke out the resistance of the wedge. And this was, by the way, very nice pump from this over here. It was almost 31%, very massive pump, but the pricing could not break out this long-term resistance of $2.75. That was previously breaking as a support here in the month of March 2022. And now after the breakdown, it is flipped into a resistance. Now the price and is testing this very long-term support of 80 cents. By the way, from 94 cents to 80 cents can be a complete, very strong and long-term support line that had been previously working as a very strong support line here for several months. After the breakdown here, it was working as a resistance. And after the breakout, again, it was flipped into a support here and resistance here. And now again, it is working as a very nice support. And in today's video, we will once again analyze this move. And I would also like to show you this very huge breakout from this big and long-term falling wedge pattern as well. And I would also like to share with you my most recent trade signal for SushiSwap that I shared in the previous month of 6th of January 2025 in the members. But before starting this analysis, if you are not subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe it. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member, because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you, and you can find a link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. And if you would like to see how my trading signals work, then I've also shared the link for the trading signal report for the previous month of January 2025 in the video's description. You can also visit that report as well. Now let's start the analysis. And first of all, I'm going to begin with my most recent trade signal for SushiSwap that I shared on 6th of January 2025 in the members. And that was a bullish garlic pattern that SushiSwap formed on a 2-hour time frame chart with Bitcoin pair. And this was the complete trade setup. Buying on, sell targets on, and the stop loss. And now if I play this chart, then you can see that the price has nicely moved up from this buying zone and rallied beyond the sell target zone. Now let's move to the live chart of SushiSwap. And first of all, let me show you the daily time frame. And here you can see that for the past several days or weeks, it has been moving inside this wedge. And after the breakout, we had a nice pump. The target for this breakout that I have been telling you even before the breakout from this wedge was here at the top of the wedge, approximately at $2.10. Then you can see that the price line rallied beyond that target and got rejected by this very long-term resistance of $2.75. If we take a look at the 7 days time frame chart, then you can see that this is a very long-term resistance because previously it was working as a key support in the month of March 2022. You can see that we had a nice bounce, and now after the breakdown, it is flipped into a key resistance. Therefore, now to continue this rally to the upside that was begun here, in fact, here when we broke out this big wedge, we will need to break out this long-term resistance of $2.75. Now, if you take a look at the long-term target for the breakout from this big and long-term falling wedge pattern, and this breakout is, by the way, happened here on the 7 days time frame chart, and that long-term target is here at the top of this wedge. That is somewhere between $22 to $25. So this was the update so far. I hope that you've liked the analysis. Then do hit the like and do subscribe to the channel as well. And for more trading signals, you can also join me and support me as a YouTube member or as a Patreon member, because there I'm sharing different trading signals for you. And you can find a link to join me there in the video's description I've shared. Take care. Goodbye.